Hi. Busy day. I got so much stuff done. I'm so happy. I vacuumed the entire house, mopped finally, washed all of the rugs, pillows on the couch, dog blankets, all the dogs' like food stands and trays, and spot cleaned a couple of like furniture spots and carpet spots, and just whew, I really cleaned. So I'm so happy. Got my treadmill moved upstairs to my big empty loft now. So now there's a big open spot in my living room. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I've been putting off this, was cat scratching. I've been putting off this cleaning, just kind of doing some other stuff. And yeah, so I got it done today. I decided to give myself a clean house for this week. That's something I really wanted. And so I did it. And I kept thinking, I don't have to do all those extra jobs, like washing all the rugs, washing all the pet food stands and stuff. Sorry for Ethel outside barking. She only starts up when I start my video. But I decided just to do it all. Ethel, enough! I have my last couple of loads of laundry finishing up. And then normally on days like this, I would, Ethel, enough! I would be like, well, I'm going to order food or something because I'm tired. I'm like, no, that's not really an option. So I kind of looked. Sorry, the neighbor's dogs are out. Looked in the fridge and decided I wanted some pasta, some like creamy pasta. And I had these chicken, like sausages, like black pepper and maybe Asiago, something like that, Parmesan, something from Costco. So I cut those up and with like a little bit of onions. I had a frozen bag of broccoli, a few little baby eggplants from my garden, and then made some cavatappi with like a creamy kind of Alfredo-y sauce, and then baked it with some more cheese on top, and it was good. I have so much of it left. But I can munch on that throughout the week. And I got that all cleaned up, so I was really happy about that. And instead of just like kind of snacking or having like a piece of bread or something, like actually having a meal with some vegetables. I go to the dermatologist tomorrow so I can figure out this rash I have on my face. And he did stop by today. No officer, which I should have asked about. My niece was able to run over, which he like, what time can I come by today? And I said, and at this point, it was late enough, and I told him yesterday, so I said, okay, I'm available after 2. So then at 1:45, he's like, okay, I'm on my way. So he was here before 2, and so next time he tries to pull something like that, I'm just going to be like, no, I said after 2. So anyways, he got here, and then my niece showed up like 30 seconds later, and he gets out, and I go out into the garage. I'm like, do you want any help? He's like, no, I'm fine. And he just like loaded up, didn't even say a word to my niece. And of course, the first thing he grabbed was the lawnmower. And he grabbed a few things. He's like, okay, I'll let you know when I can come by again and get more stuff. Okay. And then he left. So, I don't know if like the officer said, oh, we don't have the resources to do that today or what. I'm wearing my ring again. My little cut healed. Ugh. I need to drink some more water. So, whatever. Yeah, and then my brother and sister-in-law stopped by to help me move the treadmill. I'm like, I've been cleaning all day, and I was going to attempt to do it myself, and just moving it over, I'm just like, this is going to destroy my back. So I asked them to come help, which every time he's always like, oh, let me know if you need anything, if you need any help. And then every time I do, it's like he's mad about it. But my niece says, no, he's not mad. That's just like how he comes off. I'm like, Really? Because he seems annoyed. So that's why I try not to ask him for help. But I've really been, since this whole process, I'm just like, been much more open and willing to ask, you know? So, yeah. And then Lucy broke her cone. I was upstairs moving some laundry around, and my niece was down here, and she was outside playing with them. She's like, I don't even know what happened. It had like these 2 big cracks on it. I can't go buy a new one, so we were able to tape it up, and poor Lucy is never going to get out of that thing. Maybe in a few days I can try it again. We tested her without it for a few minutes and just instantly trying to lick. Which, when then she starts licking and then it starts bleeding, so. Yeah, don't let your dogs get these lick granulomas. They are, and this was a catching it early. Like, oh. So, now I'm super full. I sent most of the pumpkin cookies I made home with my niece for her family, which they all loved. And then I finished the last couple I had for me. And that pasta just super filling. I don't eat a lot of pasta. So super filling. And you know, it says like a box has 8 servings, so I make like half a box. I'm like, this alone is like 8 servings. To me, pasta servings seem really huge. So yeah, things are good. I was so like nervous and worried about him stopping by, but it went fine. Yeah, he's really taken to heart the no contact letter. And really someone must have talked to him too about everything. Because then I even told my niece, I'm like, should I ask him if he wants to see the dog sometime? Like set up a time. She's like, no, don't do that. Like, I just feel so bad. She's like, no. I'm like, well, they want to see him too. And she's like, no. Like, all right. I'm like, he needs to be able to talk to me like a calm, rational, respectful adult. Yeah. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. So that's how today was. Yeah, I feel really accomplished. I'm really excited to have a nice clean house to enjoy this week. And my back now, it's a good thing I didn't do the treadmill because I should do my stretches. But for all of the cleaning I've done, my back actually feels pretty decent. I guess it does help. I did take a couple of like rest breaks and stuff. Yeah, I feel really good. I love having a clean house. I love it. And there's as much dirt and hair that I could have possibly gotten out of this place. And oh, there was so much hair. Oh my goodness. When you have as many animals as I do, holy moly. But still, like, I hadn't really cleaned, you know, I vacuumed and cleaned the carpets once a couple weeks ago. And, you know, dusted ones, cleaned the bathroom, that kind of thing. But, like, for the majority of October, since sometime in September, you know, I wasn't really cleaning a whole bunch. You know, keeping up on the daily stuff, but I wanted to wait till he moved out. And then I was just trying to prioritize what I was doing, and it really wasn't getting that dirty. So I am excited to see kind of how long this big clean will last till I get, you know, like I have to clean or I'm going to lose my mind. But now I can focus on getting the garden pulled. I still have flowers and stuff. Like, they look gorgeous out there. But, you know, I got to get the plants pulled, the manure down, things put away. Yeah, so still lots of things to do, but I'm really happy with what I've been able to accomplish so far. So I didn't sleep that great last night. And I'm debating on taking a sleep aid tonight or not, because I just lay there for hours. So, yeah. But yeah, things went good. And I'm excited to see the changes happening in the house. I can't wait till all this stuff is out of the garage so I can actually get that like cleaned up and a little more organized, my car back in it. Yeah, the garage is going to be one of the biggest projects. But yeah, things are good. I can't believe Halloween's this week. I already have my candy. My mom bought it for me at Costco. I don't get very many trick-or-treaters, so I buy full-size candy bars. I did have the idea of pulling the fire pit out front and having like a little s'more station and having a little fire and sitting out there. But I don't think that's in the cards for this year. Oh my goodness, sorry. Oh. But yeah. Things went surprisingly good today. I don't know exactly what I expected him coming over would be like. I guess I thought he might be a little friendlier than that. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. So, yeah. I don't know. But I'm happy that the initial one is over. Okay, that's it for today. I'm sure the dogs are driving you crazy. They drive me crazy too. Didn't really do anything with them. I really prioritized cleaning, so no walk or anything. But they did get to see my niece and my brother and my sister-in-law. And God, freaking Lucy just loses her mind, jumps on everyone. I'm like, I trained her. She's forgotten all her training. I did finally get her, once I grabbed her collar, she was finally starting to sit before pets. So she knows she's just a bad girl. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now I'm just rambling. Typical. Oh, geese, swans, dogs. Okay, that's it for today. Sorry, I need a good night's sleep. Oh, gosh, those dogs. Okay. I will try and check in after the dermatologist tomorrow. Hopefully I can get something for this stuff on my face. It's been a year. Yeah. Other than that, things are good. And I really appreciate you being here listening to my ramblings. I feel like I'm starting to get my life in order, bit by bit, piece by piece, little by little. So I will catch up with you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.